Good morning, this is Miss Lally, and today is Monday, July 15th, and I'm right here in front of one of my pepper plants that I topped. And let's see, just as I had suspected, when I planted these two peppers, this one here and this one, I couldn't remember what kind of pepper it was, and I suspected it was a jalapeno, but guess what? Now I know. And this is the one that I topped. Right there, that little white dot is where I had cut it off. And this one here has not produced any fruit yet. Well, actually it's two plants. It's this one and then this one, and neither one have produced any fruit, but this one, which I topped, has produced fruit. There's one, and there's two, and there's one right there. So I'm watching, checking it out. Let's go check out the other one if I can see it. Okay, I am over here in front of the other pepper plants. This one I didn't top, but it does have fruit on it. The bell pepper. And these are ones that I had started from seeds, right along with the jalapenos I started from seed. This one doesn't have any, well, it actually has a fruit, has a pepper starting on it. But this is the one that I topped. And it does have, I see one bell pepper on it. Now, as far as these are bell peppers that I'm growing, I don't really see any difference in, I guess, the growth pattern or as far as the bell peppers, but I definitely see a difference in the jalapeno peppers right there. So I was wondering, does it matter? I mean, which pepper plant does topping help better? Hot peppers or sweet peppers? Because some videos I've looked at about topping seem like they were more focused on hot peppers than sweet peppers. So I just want to give you an update on my topping of peppers that I was inspired to do from the New Orleans gardener. And this right here is my little kitchen garden by my carport. I have my Roma tomatoes, which this is the first time seeing Roma tomatoes grow, and I didn't know they grew like that. Sure did. So I have some Roma tomatoes showing up. And then also I planted a pumpkin plant, actually two pumpkin plants over here. And look how this thing has decided to come out of my little kitchen garden. It is blocking the view of my leeks right there, and parsley back up in there. And also this tomato right here that has these two tomatoes on it is the tomato sucker that I stuck in the ground after letting it try. I let it, it had barely started to root, and I put it in the ground after 2 days of sitting in water. And this, I did the same with this one right here, and it now has a tomato growing on it. And this one I planted in the ground. I was growing these. I transplanted these in the ground. And I have another tomato. Now this one right here, I accidentally broke off. It was the very top of a tomato plant, and I accidentally broke it off. So I stuck it in a jar of water, and I think it sat for like 4 days, and it definitely grew out some roots. Stuck it in the ground, and it's holding on. So over here at the battle of the pumpkin and sweet potatoes, I'm gonna have to say it looks to me like the sweet potatoes are winning the battle. A lot of these pumpkins have died off, and out of all of those 1001 pumpkins, look at that, I have one. I'm assuming it might be good. Squash bugs were over here big time. So I'm going to cut this pumpkin off so I can clean up a little bit over here and let the sweet potatoes, I guess, have their way. So somehow or another, I accidentally broke off my zucchini plant. I was going to try to take off all these beat up leaves, but I broke the whole thing off. And now I am kind of like, because the summer heat, this July summer heat is doing a doozy on the garden. On my camera, everything looks a little more greener than what it really is. Part of me wants to take a bunch of things down and start focusing on a fall garden. Powdery mildew has set in. Things are turning yellow. Eggs are being planted on any and everything. I didn't know they plant the eggs on these type of flowers or plants. But part of me wants to come in and just cut everything down, but not yet. You know, the weather may change some kind of way, and things might try to come back. But yeah, everything is really beat up looking. So I don't know. Okay, so ends up I accidentally tore out 2 zucchini plants. So now I have this open space right here in my garden that is now kind of motivating me to want to take everything down and prepare for a fall garden. But it's soon. I mean, it's probably too soon, possibly, to tear everything out, because I feel like when the temperatures calm down, I might have some revitalized plants that might come back. Not come back, but just get remotivated to get going again when the temperatures cool off. So yeah, I have this cleared out space right here, but it makes a nice walkway to get to my tomatoes, which I've taken some off. And oh yeah, I cut down some of my sunflowers. I'm gonna see if I can collect some of these seeds. And here is today's harvest. So I picked the pumpkin, and the pumpkin is a little soft. I don't know if it's because of where it was sitting at, soft right there. So that's okay. It's my first pumpkin, and this is the pumpkin that that puzzled me. And I looked online, and it seems pumpkins like this, this may be what's called a Jack B. Little pumpkin, a little decorative type pumpkin. And I did see one website where you could actually use it in an edible manner. But this pumpkin resembles the pumpkin that I got from the 2 pumpkins I got from Walmart, but they were a little bit bigger. And actually, I have more pumpkins coming, but they're all shaped like this one. I have not seen any more pumpkins shaped like this one. And I even feel like the pumpkins that I've seen that may be coming off the same vine as this one, maybe, I don't know, I could be wrong, they look like this. They don't look like this. And so I picked some cucumbers, some green tomatoes, gotta have some fried green tomatoes, a couple red ones and one turning red. And I took off these spaghetti squash because the vines had turned brown. I lost one of them. And even this one, I don't know how good this one's going to be because there's a couple little holes right here. So I may just go ahead and crack that one open just to see what it looked like on the inside. But this is a very nice harvest. I am pleased with how the garden's been producing, even though it's looking right ugly right about now. So just wanted to share this all with you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.